All-Stars game presented by Bowman Baseball Cards here in Surprise, Arizona. Paul Severino and Joe McGray, joined now in the booth by Alex Novick, the assistant brand manager at Topps. We appreciate having you.
It's great to be here, guys. The Arizona Fall League has done a great job so far, just getting Bowman out there. Our partnership is really growing. We're really excited to have extended 3 years, and there's a lot of great things we can do. So happy to be here.
Glad to have you. As Addison Russell, James Ramsey, and Brian Goodwin will be the 3 scheduled batters here in the top half of the 3rd inning. As that one is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. So, obviously, baseball cards have changed a little bit now. I see more of these cards that they've got game-used bats and game-used jerseys and stuff like that.
Yep. It's all about autographs now.
Yeah.
Everybody wants the autographs. Almost all of our boxes have 1 autograph in them. We have some products that actually have 5 autographs in them.
Wow.
And it's all the top prospects. We actually have 42 of the 54 players selected for this game we have autograph deals with. Bowman does. And about 40% of the Arizona Fall League players in general, we have autograph deals with. So that's what our collectors want. That's where the value is.
And Addison Russell just grounded out, and I see that Addison Russell is the top card there on that pile that you got, right?
There you go. This is Addison Russell's autograph card.
Wow.
Bowman Platinum is the product.
How much does that go for?
Probably around $20 to $30.
Can I have it?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. You turn that into currency?
No, I'm asking. I was going to give it to Greg Amster. I know he loves baseball cards.
Oh, that guy's obsessed.
Yeah.
That guy loves it.
Yeah, his office is largely made up of those cards.
Yeah, his whole desk is built with them.
I've been there.
James Ramsey is ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. He shows bunt, drops it down the 3rd base line. It looks like he's going to have himself a bunt single with 1 out here in the 3rd.
Absolutely beautifully executed. Moran playing deep at 3rd base. And, I talk about bunting being the lost art. Kept the barrel very level. Did not sink down with the barrel. Was able to stay on top of it. And very well done.
Bring up Brian Goodwin, who singled and was caught stealing in his first go-around in the order. Another one of the gifts that you brought up was a Joe McGray card from 1944, I believe. No?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Close.
He laughs now, but he won't be buying me dinner later. I know that. Goodwin takes outside.
I remember in spring training at Topps, Cy Berger was he was the most popular guy in spring training because he used to come around and see all of us and hand us our Topps checks, and we would get our cards, and it's one of the biggest thrills. And
Hedges throws behind the runner, and back safely is Ramsey, but a close play.
I just thought that was just one of the biggest thrills, is that you knew you arrived when you saw a baseball card of yourself, and it was just a real cool thing. And I know the guys here must really enjoy that and that relationship you guys have with them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Bowman is, and it's Bowman is the first time players will ever see themselves in a major league uniform on a baseball card after they get drafted or after they get signed. And typically, it's the most valuable card or most collectible card that they'll have throughout their whole career.
That's great.
Alex Novick joining us here in the booth. Paul Severino and Joe McGray. 2-1 count here to Brian Goodwin with 1 out in the top half of the 3rd. So are they all action shots on baseball cards nowadays? Because I know back in the day, some of them are just kind of standing there, or they're, I don't want to say, I don't know if staged is the right word, but how does that work?
We have a lot of action shots. We have our editors back in New York put a lot of time and a lot of effort into picking the best shots possible. You can't imagine how much time they spend on that, but we have photo days every year in spring training where every player on the roster just comes out there and poses for pictures. So we use a lot of those. It depends on the product, depends on the type of card, the design, the theme. So we use all types of images.
I think the thing that was kind of, as we all remember those days, is that photographers had to be very knowledgeable as well, because there was always a couple of us on the team that would try tomfoolery and hijinks, like to get photographed with a right-handed glove if you were a left-handed pitcher, or those type of...
Ramsey goes. I mean, why bother? Why bother with Austin Hedges?
Guy can throw.
Makes it 13 of 20 here in the Arizona Fall League. And a strike him out, throw him out, double play will end the inning. Alex Novick joining us here in the booth. We're coming back right after this.
Baseball America.